What is up, you guys? Brooke here, and I am going through something right now, guys. I am going through something that is so sad to experience whenever you're a writer. I am in the midst of a writing slump. Don't you guys hate it whenever you're in a writing slump? You just feel like not yourself. You're not getting your creative juices out there, and you're not having any productivity towards your book, and it just overall sucks. The last time I wrote words down technically was really at the last AuthorTube write-in that we had, which was at the very end of April. I will get these little bursts of unenergy to write every now and then, and it's hit me right after NaNoWriMo. I think one of my biggest things of why I'm in a writing slump right now is because I was trying to have my goal be to where I would have my first draft of my book be done and complete by May 31st. And you guys, it is nowhere near close to being done, and it is currently, what's today? May 20th, I think is today. So my draft is not going to get done, and I think it's because I have this burden over my head knowing that I was wanting to get this first draft done this month, and I am fully aware that that is not going to happen, and so that's just kind of been pushing me away of wanting to write anything because the awareness that I will not finish is just eating at me. So where do I go from here? I know I'm not going to get my first draft done by May 31st, so should I come up with new deadline dates, or should I not have deadline dates at all? Or I don't know. I'm also curious if I should go ahead and get some type of accountability partner to where I tell them this is the time that I'm wanting to get however many pages done, or at least the first draft done. I don't know. I should probably have it to where I tell them this is whenever I'm wanting this done, and I'm going to go ahead and put you in charge of me to get my shit done. And you guys could probably tell I never have scripts for my videos. I just pretty much wing it whenever I'm just on recording and stuff. And so now the more I'm talking about this, the more I'm thinking, yeah, maybe I should have a critique partner. Not so much to critique, but more so for accountability. Because having a deadline that's just for me, it's not really doing anything. It's just making me feel pressure, and the pressure is making me just push away and back away from my project. And that shouldn't be happening. I should be trying to be just crushing it, and the crushing is not happening, so I need to think of stuff. I need to think of other ways to get out of this. So if any of you guys have an accountability partner or a critique partner or whatever, and you feel like that just serves you right, it does you justice, it gets your stuff done, then by all means leave me comments below so I can try and see what to do from here. But if I had a critique partner, I am curious because I don't really want them to really read my stuff, because the first draft of whatever I'm writing, it is not the final product. I mean, obviously it's not. Everyone knows that your first draft is going to look nothing like your final draft, but I am kind of wary about people reading my work the first time that it is written, because I know that it's not going to be my best stuff. It's more so just me getting words down and just me building the bones of my manuscript. And so I don't really necessarily want people to read the first draft of my book. I really don't. I don't want any eyes to be looking at the crap I come up with. So can a critique partner or an accountability partner just receive the pages and are knowing that I did my stuff without actually reading my work? I wonder if this is possible. I was really excited to try and get this draft done, but I keep pushing myself away further from my WIP, and I need to have this changed. I need to find ways to get out of this writing slump. So something that I am trying to do to help me get out of this freaking writing slump is I had contacted Natalia Lee because I did see on her channel the other day that she was needing beta readers to go ahead and help her read her final draft of Song of the Dryad, the book that she's been working on for the past couple of years. I was just kind of you know what, me reading a friend's work and kind of not so much critiquing, but just kind of giving my opinion of the overall draft that she had last made, I was thinking, well, maybe this is a good way to get me out of this writing slump. Reading her work will make me want to do my own work for my book. So that's step one that I'm going to try and do and get out of this writing slump. I really had no intentions of trying to beta read at all this summer for anybody, but I'm desperate. I want to get back to my book, and so I feel like this is a good way of doing that. And plus, I am so excited for Song of the Dryad, Natalia. If you're watching, I am so excited for that. It just sounds so utterly beautiful with all of your fairy lore that you've talked about and have come up with. So I'm excited to go ahead and get into that book. Woohoo! So that's one of my steps of getting out of this stupid writing slump, is to go ahead and read another friend's work in progress, so that way I can hopefully get back to my work in progress. Another thing that I'm wanting to have help me get out of this writing slump is dictation. I am wanting to try and get the Dragon software that is kind of this dictation software, to where it will go ahead and record whatever I would say and would transcribe it onto whatever writing document I have pulled up on my computer. So I am wanting to try and give dictation a go, but I was wanting to try and do it while I was outside. I like walking around outside. I like to do that for just kind of getting some exercise. I don't like working out hardcore, but I do like walking around outside. And so I was thinking, well, if I'm walking around outside and I'm also wanting to work on my work in progress, I could be killing two birds with one stone and be getting a dictation device type thing that will go ahead and record whatever I'm talking about while I'm walking, and then I'll be able to get some writing stuff done as well. So there you go. Hopefully that could help me. I don't know. So I am wanting to go ahead and try that out. I'm going to get the Dragon software, which is a dictation software, and I'm also going to try and get a voice tracer, tracker, one of those two things. It's a little recording device that pretty much records whatever you're saying, and then you're able to go ahead and transcribe it later onto the Dragon software. So anything I pretty much say, it will be put onto my Word document, or I guess Scrivener document, so that way I'd still be able to write even though I'm not at my computer. So I've never really done that before, so we'll see how that goes. It's going to be complicated to get into, but I'm going to give that a shot if it helps me start writing my book again. And the third thing I am definitely wanting to try and do to get back into writing is to calendar block. I really want to try calendar blocking, because I feel like if I go kind of more by a schedule rather than just kind of going, I guess I'll sit down and write now. I think if I was to try and stick to a schedule of knowing that, hey, it's 5 o'clock, I need to go ahead and be at my keyboard and start typing. So if I was to do that, then it'd make me more in a habit of getting used to my schedule and calendar. And so adding some organization into the mix hopefully is going to help me out. We'll see what happens. Hopefully this was somewhat entertaining for you, or you could somewhat relate to the slumpage I'm going through right now. Slumpage, that sounds kind of gross. Let me know if you're kind of in the middle of a writing slump yourself, or if you've gone through devastating slumps that were so bad that you are just like, yep, shoo, Brooke, I can relate with you. If you liked this video, give me a big thumbs up down below, and also feel free to subscribe. Hopefully I didn't scare you off. I just was wanting to try and get my feelings out there and let you all know that I'm having some trouble right now. So go ahead and feel free to subscribe if you want to see whenever I finally get back on the writing train. And y'all should totally follow me on social media. I'm mostly on Instagram and Twitter, so if you feel like contacting me, Twitter and Instagram are your best bets. Thank you all so much for stopping by today, and I will see you next time. Bye!